welcome back to my channel. Today we are on episode 2 of a 3-part series that I'm doing for Thanksgiving. If you have not watched the first episode, go check that out. That is the Thanksgiving appetizers. I made 3 appetizers that were very yummy and delicious. So I hope you guys will go check that out. So for today, we are doing a Thanksgiving dinner. Now I have a twist on it. We're gonna do Thanksgiving on a budget. Yes, a budget. So I'm going to be making my family's favorite Thanksgiving meal today. We are going to, of course, have a turkey and then a few sides. So let's get started. So first we're going to start off with our turkey, which I got a turkey breast, and basically that is the turkey breast only without the wings and legs. So, and that is still it's a good option for when you are on a budget and you still want to have a turkey. I got mine for $6.99, which I thought was a good deal. So that is what we are going to. I am putting my turkey in my roaster oven since that will free up space in my oven itself. So let's go. Okay, so I have my 13x9 pan with the high sides, and I have my bag that I'm gonna put the turkey in. So it's already in my sink, and I'm going to get this prepared. And this is how easy it is. And see, it's the young turkey breast. And this is about 6 pounds. Okay, so now we're gonna stick it in our oven or roaster oven like I have. And I'm going to set this to 3 hours. And it may be a little bit less than the 3 hours. So now we're going to go make our sides.
So now I'm going to start with my stuffing, and I have a loaf of French bread that I'm going to cut up into about 1-inch pieces. You do not have to use a loaf like this. You can actually just use a thing of bread and tear it up the night before. But I had a loaf like this, and I was going to go ahead and cut it up, and then I'm going to throw this into my oven at approximately 425 degrees for about 15 minutes to dry it out. So now I'm going to prep my celery and my onion. I'm going to, which if you notice, I always have issues in the kitchen. I always get splattered with something or drop something. But anywho, I am prepping my celery and my onion. I'm going to be cooking those up. and getting those prepared so that I can put them into the stuffing mixture. And I usually do about 5 stalks of celery, and then I'll do about a half of an onion or a quarter, just depending. So I wanted to share that this Thanksgiving season that we are so thankful to be in our home for Thanksgiving this year. The past couple years we have not been able to celebrate Thanksgiving because we were in the middle of building our home. So I'm just grateful that I am able to get in my kitchen and share my love of cooking with you all. And I truly do hope that you enjoy watching these videos. And sometimes my goofiness in the kitchen. So yeah. And one tip that I do every time I do an onion, I always get either a wet rag or a wet towel and put it next to my onion. That always helps.
Okay, so we got the bread. It is crunchy. So now we are going to throw in 3 eggs. Kind of mix that around. And this is going to be mushy. Salt, pepper, and then some garlic powder, and then your poultry seasoning. So I used about a half a teaspoon for the salt, pepper, and garlic and poultry seasoning. So I'm just gonna mix this all up, and then I am going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. Okay, now we're gonna throw in the onion and celery. And this is a great recipe that you can make ahead of time and let sit, because it's going to absorb all of those yummy flavors, and that's what you want to do. And you want it to get really moist and kind of soggy. That's what you really are looking for. So, yeah, welcome to my life. Anyways, you want it to look like that. Okay, so now we're going to put everything into our pan. And normally you would cover this and cook it with aluminum foil for about approximately 30 to 40 minutes. But my husband used all of my aluminum foil, so I'm gonna have to use another pan. So sometimes you just have to get creative and figure out stuff last minute. So that's what we're going to do today. So got this going. I'm gonna add just a hair bit. You can never go wrong with adding more moisture to it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. And I'm gonna stick this in my preheated oven of 425. Well, I thought it was. Apparently not. Okay. So I'm going to put this in my oven for at 425 for approximately 30 minutes. Since this is a smaller dish, it shouldn't take too long to cook. So I'm gonna put this in the oven and put a pan on top of it. So. Mama got creative. Was it overcome and adapt, I think is what it is. So that's what we did. So I'm gonna stick that in there for approximately 30 minutes, and then I think I'll do 25 because it is a smaller dish. So I'll do 25 minutes covered, and then 10 minutes where I'll take the top off. So let's move on to our next dish, which I'm going to make a simple mashed potato. So one little story that I have to tell really quick. This is one of my favorite cutting boards. This is a Pampered Chef cutting board, and I found this at a secondhand store for 99 cents. I think it retailed for $19.99 at the time when I got it, so it was one of my frugal finds that I was super excited about, so I just had to share. Okay, I just took the top off of the stuffing and it looks yummy. It's just gonna cook for about 10 minutes. Okay, we got about 39 minutes left on the turkey, which it might be a little bit less. Ooh, fogged up that. But anyways, it looks yummy from over here. It's turned golden.
So now we are going to mash our potatoes, and I always start off by kind of doing a rough chop on my potatoes whenever I do them, and then I will throw in my butter, salt and pepper, sometimes some garlic, salt, and then I will throw in about a half a cup of milk, or 3/4 of a cup of milk, just depending on how many potatoes you cut up. And if there are any side dishes that you make for Thanksgiving that are outside of the traditional side dishes, I would love to hear about them. If you just want to comment down below, I would love to see what you all make in your recipes. Okay, so now we're going to do the turkey gravy, and do not come for me, but I grabbed the packets because it was easier and it is still as yummy. You just do a cup of cold water and a cup of chicken or turkey broth and put it in. and then you stir it while it is cold, and then once it's all the clumps are out, then you turn on the heat. Okay, so this is a lesson. If you use the bag, which I've used for years, always make sure to shake the bag first with a tablespoon of flour so that it does not stick to your turkey. Yeah, that's the lesson of the day.
So I just cleaned up the mini Thanksgiving dinner that I had made. And one thing I wanted to share was, since this was a budget meal, I was able to make this meal for under $25. I added up everything and it came up to $24.55. So, and that is feeding approximately 5 to 7 people. So, that was one of my goals was to be under the $25 mark. So if that is something that interests you, I hope that you make a meal like this. I was able to get the turkey breast for $6.99, which I thought was a great deal. And then we did the sides, which I'll show that menu again. And then also, since this is a 3-part series, I am going to be doing the desserts next weekend. So I hope that you guys stick around. If you are not subscribed, make sure to do so and hit the notification bell so that you get a notification every time that I upload. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are kicking off their Thanksgivings already. I know a couple of our friends have already had some family dinners already. So I hope this inspires you to cook a meal, whether it's large or small. So with that, I will see you next time. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you. Bye.